Hello everyone, it's One World on Radio 1, and tonight our dedication to British music continues. We got one of Manchester's finest, New Order. Bernard Sumner and Stephen Morris are coming in to tell us all about their new album, Waiting for the Siren. We've also got Tony Rotten from Black Twang here to tell us about new material from Rotten Club, and a very interesting project from one of the very first pioneers of electronic music. Get this, Austrian composer Hans Joachim Rodilius, he'd probably get me shot now for pronouncing his name like that, will be revealing all about the Loons project and its reinterpretations. And as always, the latest underground music to hit the One World office, we're going to have that as well.
One World. Radio 1.
Okay, hi, I'm Bernard Sumner from New Order with my friend over here on my left-hand side. If you're listening in stereo, it'll probably be your right-hand side.
Yes, I'm Stephen Morris, also in the group New Order, and the programme you're listening to is called One World.
The first stage is that we all jam together. We get in Steve's got a barn. Steve lives on a farm. He's got a barn there.
It's a barn, yeah, we found
he
it.
He drives all the cattle out.
Yeah, get the cattle. Sometimes even get rid of the cow muck off the floor. And we herd the band in and leave them to jam.
Yeah, and then we jam together, which is a really sort of boring process. Gotta sound like I hate everything, don't I? The difference between this album and the last one was that on the last one we went in with the studio with the songs basically finished, in that they were just like a set of 3 chords for the chorus, 4 chords for the verse, and basically that and a vocal line and lyrics, and very crudely finished songs. And then we went in with our producer, which was Steve Osborne, on Get Ready, and we would jam against our own tracks, and Steve would go, oh, that bit's good and that bit's good, so he kind of cherry picked the riffs really that went on it. And the producers on this album helped us shape the songs and helped us put the nuts and bolts of it together, and also to give us a fresh opinion, someone who's not heard us screw the song together and then comes along and hears it fresh, and they go, well, you want to shorten that bit or change the chords in this bit. On the dance tracks we've worked with Stuart Price, otherwise known as Jacques Leconte from Les Rhythms Digitalis. We made a conscious effort on this album to go into that territory, and on the last album we equally made a conscious effort not to go into that territory. It's got a quick burn rate, really, dance music. And the other is that dance music's been in the doldrums for a bit, really. People are kind of more interested in like bars these days than talking at the mates and dancing with their mates. But I don't think that this will kill dance music. I just think it'll change it. I think it'll become more song orientated. In the past, dance music has been like great in a club for dancing to, and
banging, innit? Banging, that's the expression. Banging's not too good when you're doing the mashing up.
Because we've been around for quite a while, we've got quite a repertoire of songs. If you include from the days of Joy Division through to now, we've got quite a lot of different styles of songs. And we noticed that when we played the dance tracks, that people started dancing, which is a wonderful thing at a concert. And we just felt that from playing the last album live, it was something, it was a part of our New Order's kind of heritage, really, that a side of New Order that we shouldn't ignore, really, because people love that aspect. I only felt comfortable doing that after we got back together again. I don't know if you listeners know, but we kind of had a break for 5 years. We didn't split up, we didn't officially split up, but we stopped working together for 5 years for various reasons. But when we got back together again, we just felt like playing the old Joy Division songs. After the demise of Joy Division, after our singer Ian Curtis committed suicide, I think we were so disheartened by things that we decided we weren't going to play the Joy Division songs again, and that if we were going to make it as another group, we would make it under our own steam. But after the 5-year break, we thought it was time to play the Joy Division songs again, and for a number of reasons, it just felt right then. It felt like we'd sort of stood up on our own 2 feet by then. It was a good way of remembering Ian, rather than just going to put some flowers on his memorial stone or something. I think Ian would have wanted people to have heard songs that he was involved in. I mean, we wrote the music, but Ian wrote all the lyrics, so it was a good way of not forgetting Ian, really. We called the album Waiting for the Siren's Call because we thought it was a very un-New Order title. We usually have, one-word titles like Republic or Technique.
Technique.
Yeah. So the title of the album came from the song Wait for the Siren's Call, which I think is the most classic New Order. You know, it's a really beautiful song on the album. And the title of that song came from the lyrics, so it just kind of grew out of the song, really.
Right, we've got to play some tracks of our new album, Waiting for the Siren's Call now, and I like to start off with, funny enough, the last track on the album, Working Overtime, mainly because I like the drumming on it, and it's got a great beat, as they say, and
you can tap your foot to it.
You can tap your foot to it. I wouldn't try dancing to it, it's a little bit fast. Anyway, here it is, enjoy.
Hi, this is Bernard Sumner from New Order. I'm going to play one of the new tracks of our new album, Wait for the Siren's Call. I suppose we have to play the new single, Crafty. But Crafty's a good track because it's got that electronic beat that New Order's famous for, and it's a good mixed hybrid between real instruments and synthesized instruments, and it's one of our more optimistic songs, which is perhaps why the record company wanted to put it out, because optimism sells, doesn't it, apparently.
The next track I'm going to play off our new album is called I Told You So, because unusually for New Order, this one represents a new direction. We're going off in a sort of
jazz fusion.
It's not quite jazz fusion, Bernard, it's more
reggae rock fusion.
Reggae rock fusion, yes. It's a new category we've invented for ourselves, reggae rock fusion.
That's the only dance. I'm going to pick what I think should be the next single, although it's not been decided yet, and it's a track called Jetstream, and this track features animatronics from the Scissor... I can't say it, Steve.
Scissor Sisters.
From the Scissor Sisters, and also features some additional keyboards by Stuart Price, otherwise known as Jacques Leconte from Les Rhythm Digitalis.
It is One World on Radio 1. Many thanks to Bernard and Stephen from New Order. That was magic. The first single, Crafty, from the new album is going to be released on March 7th, just so you know. Okay.